Let us embark on a comprehensive exploration of the pyramids found in Egypt, China, and Mexico. We will examine their similarities as well as their differences, shedding light on what these observations might imply about our understanding of ancient civilizations. Egypt, the pyramids of Giza. The most famous group of pyramids are the ones found in Egypt, specifically at the Giza Plateau near Cairo. These structures were built as tombs for pharaohs and their consorts during Egypt's Old Kingdom period 2686–2181 BC. The Great Pyramid, also known as Khufu or Cheops, is the largest of these and was constructed around 2560 BC. It has a volume of approximately 2.5 million cubic meters and originally stood at a height of about 146 meters (479 feet). The other two pyramids on the Giza Plateau are those of Khafre and Menkaure, which followed the Great Pyramid in construction. China, the Xian pyramids. In contrast to Egypt's ancient pyramids, China has more recent examples. One such example is the group of pyramids located near the city of Xian. These structures were built during the Qin dynasty 220–206 as tombs for noblemen and concubines of Emperor Jingdi. The largest of these, known as the Han Tomb of Wei Kingdom Lord, is believed to have been constructed around 187 BC. It has a volume of approximately 350,000 cubic meters and originally stood at a height of about 46 meters (150 feet). Mexico, the pyramids of Teotihuacan. The pyramids in Mexico are perhaps the least known but equally fascinating. Located near modern-day Mexico City, the ancient city of Teotihuacan was home to some of the largest and most complex pyramidal structures built during its zenith between 100s and 500s. The Pyramid of the Sun is the largest structure at this site, measuring approximately 234 meters (768 feet) on each side with a volume of about 2.9 million cubic meters. It was built in several stages over centuries, with its final form taking shape around 150s. The Pyramid of the Moon is another significant structure at Teotihuacan and has similarities to the Sun Pyramid. Similarities between Egyptian, Chinese, and Mexican pyramids. 1. Geometry. All three sets of pyramids exhibit a square base with 4 equal sides. They also share a common belief in the sacredness of the number 4, which is reflected in their design. 2. Orientation. The primary axis of each pyramid complex aligns roughly to true north-south, suggesting that astronomical or celestial alignment played an important role in their construction. 3. Materials and techniques. All three cultures used local materials: limestone in Egypt, earth in Mexico, and rammed earth mixed with bricks in China for the majority of their pyramids constructions. The method known as masonry without cement was employed by all these civilizations to build their monumental structures. 4. Purpose. All three sets of pyramids were built primarily as tombs or burial sites for rulers and nobility, indicating a shared belief in the importance of honoring deceased leaders. 5. Sacred geometry. The base dimensions of all these pyramids follow the golden ratio, which is often associated with divine proportion and harmony across many cultures. 6. Astronomical alignments. Each site exhibits alignments to significant celestial events or bodies, suggesting that astronomy played a crucial role in their design and construction. 7. Complexes as cities. All three pyramid complexes were part of larger urban centers, indicating social organization and architectural sophistication. 8. Artistic elements. The architecture at all these sites features intricate carvings and decorations that reflect the cultural values and beliefs of their respective societies. 9. Advanced mathematics. The construction of pyramids required a deep understanding of mathematics, including geometry, trigonometry, and surveying techniques. This advanced knowledge was shared across these cultures. 10. Mysterious connections. Despite being geographically distant from one another, there are unexplained connections between the three sites, such as the presence of obsidian, a volcanic glass used for cutting tools, found in all locations, and the similarities in artifacts discovered at each site. Differences between Egyptian, Chinese, and Mexican pyramids. 1. Age. The pyramids of Egypt were built over a millennium before those in China and Mexico. This temporal difference likely resulted in different cultural influences and technological advancements. 2. Size. While the Great Pyramid of Giza is still the largest ancient pyramid, the pyramids at Teotihuacan are significantly larger than most Egyptian pyramids other than the Great Pyramid. The Chinese pyramids are considerably smaller in comparison. 3. Construction techniques. Although all three cultures used similar techniques like masonry without cement, there were differences in the specific methods employed at each site, reflecting their unique local conditions and resources. 4. Materials. While limestone was predominantly used for Egyptian pyramids, adobe and rammed earth mixed with bricks were utilized in China and Mexico respectively. These materials have different properties that influence the design of these structures. 5. Cultural context. Each civilization had its unique beliefs, mythologies, and social structures which are reflected in their respective pyramid complexes. For instance, the Egyptian belief in eternal life through preservation of the body led to elaborate burial rituals and tomb construction. In contrast, the Mayans believed that death was a journey to another world, leading them to construct grand architectural monuments as part of city planning. 6. Survival. The pyramids of Egypt have fared better over time due to their relatively arid environment, while those in Mexico and China have suffered more from erosion and human intervention. This has affected our ability to study these structures fully. 7. Accessibility. Unlike the partially restored Egyptian pyramids, which can be climbed by tourists today, although this is discouraged, neither the Chinese nor Mexican pyramids are accessible due to their fragile state or preservation efforts. 8. Functional differences. While all three sets of pyramids served as tombs, there were differences in how they functioned within their respective societies. For example, the Egyptian pyramid complexes were part of larger mortuary temples where rituals took place to ensure the king's successful journey into the afterlife. In contrast, the Teotihuacan pyramids seem more focused on urban planning and city layout rather than serving as a specific burial site for a particular ruler or noble. 9. Discovery and study. The Egyptian pyramids have been studied extensively since their discovery in the 18th century, while the Chinese pyramids were only rediscovered relatively recently in the mid-20th century, and the Mexican ones even more recently still. This has led to varying levels of understanding about each site's construction techniques, cultural significance, and historical context. In conclusion, despite their differences in age, size, materials used, cultural context, survival status, accessibility, function within society, and level of study, the pyramids of Egypt, China, and Mexico share remarkable similarities that suggest a deep connection between these ancient civilizations. Understanding this interconnectedness can provide valuable insights into our shared human past and stimulate further exploration into how these cultures interacted with one another or developed independently along parallel paths.
Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Have a topic you want us to talk about? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning the world around you.